Hello everyone, welcome to SwitchUp as we once again have a look at some of the games coming out for the Switch in this upcoming week. In terms of dates, we'll go from the 8th of April up until the 14th, but we'll first look at any games that have released without being in one of these videos for whatever reason, before of course looking at the week in hand. So which games are coming out for the Switch this week? Well, let's find out. We'll begin by looking at a game from the sponsor of today's video and their recent release on the Switch, Curse of the Sea Rats. This is a hand-animated Metroidvania which follows the adventures of a cast of swashbuckling pirate rats. You'll embark on an epic journey of 4 prisoners of the British Empire transformed into rats by the notorious pirate witch Flora Byrne. To recover their true forms, they will need to fight dangerous bosses, uncover the secrets of the vast Irish coast, and ultimately capture the witch who cursed them. The hand-drawn style is inspired by classic cartoons and is laid atop the 3D environments to create a 2.5D experience. You'll have the freedom to explore 18th century Irish coast and navigate a non-linear map comprised of more than 300 rooms and passageways, and will discover 4 playable characters, each with a unique playstyle, with which you can play either alone or with up to 3 friends in local co-op. There are new abilities and skills to unlock as you play to help you take on the large cast of bosses and complete your quest. Curse of the Sea Rats will cost £16.99 and regional equivalents would have been on your screen, and there will be links in the description should you want to grab this one. Let's look at a couple more games already out, and the first is called Road 96 Mile Zero. This is a prequel to Road 96 and follows 2 characters living in an authoritarian state and how their different views and opinions affect their friendship. It's a standalone game, you don't need to have played the original, and it's pretty cheap at just under £10, although owners of the first game can get a 25% discount. We've done a video looking at this one, I'll put a card for it in the top right hand corner if you do want more information. And the last for those games already out is The Seventh Guest. This game first released back in 1993 and it's an interactive movie puzzle game based around a haunted mansion. Now I remember buying this game back in the day and not being able to get it to work on my PC, so I'll finally be giving this one a try and expect to see it in an interesting games episode soon. It uses full motion video and dialogue recorded by live actors. There are puzzles to solve and 22 3D rooms to be explored. In terms of the Switch version, it includes improved voice acting audio and controller support. It's out now and it costs £12.99. Let's move on to the games coming out this week, and the first is TRON Identity. This is actually a visual novel adventure which follows Query, a detective program tasked with uncovering the mystery of a break-in in a new grid forgotten by its creator. It describes itself as an extension to the TRON franchise with a rich new world to explore in terms of that new grid. You'll reveal memories as the truth of the case is hidden within the identity discs of those around you, and the decisions that you make will actively influence the story, leading to a number of different endings. This is set to release on the 11th of April and it will cost £14.99 or your regional equivalent. Then we have Sherlock Holmes The Awakened, which is the latest of Frogware's adventure games based on Arthur Conan Doyle's character to hit the Switch. This one sees Holmes and Dr. Watson investigating the legendary Cthulhu mythos after a series of mysterious disappearances are linked to a dark cult that worship the ancient god. This first released in 2007 and was remastered in 2008, with this Switch version apparently being a reimagining of that 2008 title, being built from the ground up in the Unreal Engine. I've played a few of these games over the years, a couple of the others also now being on the Switch, and I do really enjoy them even if they are a little clunky at times. This is out on the 11th for a pretty high price, it must be said, of £39.99.
In our throats, just as our master rises below.
Maybe your god is unstoppable, but you are merely a man. And I know how to stop you.
The abyss calls.
Also this week we have Wildfrost, which comes via Chucklefish and is a tactical roguelite deck builder. After the sun succumbs to the wild frost and freezes over, the town of Snowdwell stands as the last bastion against an eternal winter. You'll need to build up a deck of powerful card companions and elemental items as you battle to reach the Sun Temple and banish the Frost once and for all. You can upgrade your card companions to enhance their powers, take shelter in the town between runs, constructing buildings to unlock new cards, tribes and events to aid your calls, and test your skills in daily runs and challenges. This one is out on the 12th and it will cost £16.75. The next release is Cannon Dancer, a retro-inspired action game. It's set in a neo-cyberpunk future and you'll be using your martial arts skills to stop a corrupt government. I have to say this one really does nail the 16-bit aesthetic. I could genuinely have believed this came out back in the 90s. It has a Data East look to it, and even the blurb is written as if this was a product of that time, things like being set in the early 21st century and having one man saving the world. The price of £24.99 or your regional equivalent might hurt this one, but it certainly looks like a fun throwback. It releases on the 13th. List of Elimination, which comes out via NIS America. Not much is detailed about this one on the eShop, but it does give some story details as a hapless student finds himself among a group of talented detectives and must take part in an investigation to stop a prolific serial killer that hides among their ranks. They need to solve the case before they are all eliminated. I do love that premise, and gameplay wise it looks to be possibly a mix of graphic novel and board game. Reminds me a bit of Danganronpa, at least from the little I've seen. Anyway, this is out on the 14th for £35.99 and it does have a demo you can try too. Following on from that is Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection Volume 1, which includes 4 games from the popular Battle Network series, being 1, 2 and both versions of 3, Blue and White. You'll face off against deadly enemies in grid-based battles, and I know that many people have wanted to see these games on the Switch, seeing as most of the other games are already, such as the original series, the X series and even Mega Man 11. This will release on the 14th for £32.98 or your regional equivalent, but as you'll see, fans of this series have more to be excited about this week. And that's because the penultimate game for the week is Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Volume 2, and this one includes both versions of games 4, 5 and 6. Both compilations also include other features such as a gallery mode and online play, and there is also a bundle that you can buy which includes both volumes together and works out significantly cheaper, about £15 cheaper over here in the UK, so that's another option for die-hard fans. And finally for the week we have Ultra Pixel Survive. Here you'll be in command of heroes with unique abilities, you'll be harvesting resources to collect materials and then building and developing your military defences, as every night your village will be attacked by enemy hordes. There are new characters to unlock as well as being able to upgrade your heroes and your resources, and it sounds similar to the games in the Kingdom series. For just under a £5 or your regional equivalent, this could be one to keep an eye on. It's also out on the 14th. So there you have it, another week of Nintendo Switch releases. Do any of these games interest you at all? Will you be picking any of them up? Please do let us know in the comment section below. Another big thank you to the sponsor of today's video. Please do check out their game, Curse of the Sea Rats. We have done a full video on it if you want more information, and there will be links if you want to purchase it down in the description of this video. Don't forget, if you're looking to purchase any eShop cards, you can use our website, switchup.gg. If you use the code SwitchUp, you can get yourself 5% off of an order up until tomorrow, the 10th of April. There's also a link down there to Play Asia if you're looking to import any games. Again, use the link down there, use the code, and you can get yourself 5% off of an order from there. A quick thank you to our patrons and our channel members, of course, for your continued support, and to each and every one of you for watching our videos. Take care, and until next time, happy gaming.